everybody, it is Calxiyn and Hunter here, and if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe for more videos like this. And this is super weird, because we don't usually react to videos by like a big YouTuber, you know, like we react to like Vizzy Pop, like Has Been Hotel, and we react to like Hell of a Boss, we react to those sorts of things, we react to RWBY fan animation, but like Swoozie's like a YouTuber, you know what I mean? Like so, he's like a
Vizzy
YouTuber.
Pop feels like an animator on YouTube, whereas Swoozie feels like a YouTuber.
Exactly, but this is really cool. So can I just say, okay, that I've been watching Swoozie forever, like literally forever, like since I was in high school. Like I showed Hunter
we were
Swoozie,
both in high school,
and then there was like, I remember because he used to work at Disney, and I loved those videos because you guys
they were hilarious.
I'm a big Disney fan, and he's still making content, and so I watched some of his videos, but I was really surprised to see this, and I didn't know that he knew Monty, because he wrote in the description, like, my dear friend Monty Ohm, and obviously Monty is who made RWBY, and so it's, you know, it's very important for us as RWBY fans to look at Monty's past creations, and one of them is Dead Fantasy. So now we're gonna get into the video, but it seems like that Swoozie has helped to revamp Dead Fantasy with like modern HD, because it's been like 10 years, right? It's just very heartwarming to see this from a content creator I personally wouldn't expect this from, and it's just like, it's a surprise to me, but then it's also, I don't know, it's just really, really nice.
It might be a surprise to his fans. They might be like, who's Monty Ohm?
Be like, what? But like us as RWBY fans, right? So, you know, obviously we make RWBY videos, we make RWBY reactions, all of that sort of stuff. So to see Monty be acknowledged in the greater YouTube sphere, like I know that Swoozie's an animator, but I didn't personally know this. So I think that that's really cool, and it just makes me really happy. Okay, so yeah, let's get into the video. I hope that this is okay, by the way. I hope that Swoozie's okay with this. We're not gonna monetize it unless he does. He can monetize it. If he uses copyrighted music, it may get monetized, but we say that whenever we react to someone else's video, that we're not getting the monetization. If you see ads on it, that's either YouTube, because YouTube put in a new policy that's a little sketchy, or it's Swoozie, or it's the music company. So just to make that very clear, let's get into it. Let's watch.
Okay, we're gonna do something a little different this week. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Dead Fantasy, but
oh man, look at it!
Oh, that is a little older, isn't it?
Yeah.
That looks like it
with
really
the bars
ran on
at the side.
Right now. My good
that looked like it ran on a PS1.
Director,
oh, look,
he and I talked about doing a collab for a very long time.
Oh wow!
Unfortunately, he passed due to heart complications. So for Dead Fantasy, he came up with this series where it was his dead or alive characters and Final Fantasy characters having an epic anime battle.
Well, he's explaining.
I recently found an animator in Thailand who wanted to remake Dead Fantasy.
Oh, cool.
That's where I stepped in and I was like, bro, let's do this thing over. Let's remake it. Let's add
that was nice. Do you guys see this?
Let's just
so
make this
hype.
Crazy. Celebrate this gift that Monty gave us.
Me
sitting here with this intro
I'm gonna get so
emotional. But I wanted to jump on here and say hi. So anytime
seriously.
from next week on, when you click this video, this intro is gonna be cut out, and it's just going to throw you right into the action. So, all right, I'm done talking.
It's kind of sad that you lose that added bit of context, though.
Yeah, I think the context is important. Keep the first part in.
So it's Final Fantasy characters fighting. I'm guessing dead or alive characters.
Yeah, it's like almost like a death battle, but you have more than
like
one
a proto
person,
death battle.
right? Yeah. Oh, this is so cool. Dead Fantasy 2020. Oh my god.
Oh, yep.
I love how you say yep without explaining, like, yep. Yeah, those are dead.
What? Guns? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure, like, okay, so I like Final Fantasy, but I'm not, like...
You like Kingdom Hearts.
I like Kingdom Hearts, and that's how I like Final Fantasy. This is so cool. Look at this. Yeah.
You can tell it's very...
It's so, like,
it's
fluid,
very Monty.
right?
It's very Monty. He had a very sort of, like, je ne sais quoi about his, like...
We know this girl. Because she's... Wait! Oh, those are the 3 girls from Kingdom Hearts! They're the little fairies in Kingdom Hearts 2.
They're also from Final Fantasy 8.
I know that!
No,
but
Final Fantasy 10.
I'll post a picture, but I was just like, wait a minute! I've seen this girl before! I'm pretty sure. Don't at me on that. Don't quote me.
Oh, God.
Oh, this is so cool.
That was very RWBY when you saw... Very Blake when she...
yeah! Did you see
God.
that? That's so awesome! Oh. Dude! Oh my god. This is just so, like, crisp, bro. Like, it's just so clean.
It feels very Monty, the tight spikes, the aerials. It seems very.
Did you see that? That was so cool. Oh my god.
Oh, I like that they added. Oh, they added battle damage. That's really. Who is?
Oh,
I don't remember you from Dead or Alive. You wear a lot more clothing than most of the female characters in Dead or Alive, to be honest.
I wonder if they'll get a new friend too then, because now it's 3 against 2.
I'm trying to think of the Beach Boy.
Maybe the other girl that was with them in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay, maybe. I only kind of know about Final Fantasy X.
Oh.
I know there's the guy who does the thing.
Oh,
maybe
you mean Titus?
Yes,
Titus.
Titus. Titus.
Oh, this is so clean. Oh, yeah.
Where did that come?
So
did you throw that boulder?
I love how the girl is spinning around her I don't want to call it a lightsaber.
It feels very like Darth Maul, but purple.
And the models look beautiful and how the hair is moving.
I love that they added they cut it close to I forget her name. The blue.
It looks like an actual Smash level with how they're doing some of the camera angles, right? It's like a video game when it has that front-facing shot, you know. And the music's pretty hype too. Damn! Aw, man, bro.
Right, I love how when you get closer in some of those characters, you can see they're battle-worn, they put the extra detail into the character models. This is really impressive when you consider originally, a lot of this was just, probably fan made by Monty.
I'm literally so happy. This video. Yeah, Tifa!
Oh, shit!
Tifa from Kingdom Hearts 2. No, I'm just kidding.
Final Fantasy
VII.
Okay.
Oh my god, we have to watch it again. We can't just watch it one time.
Have you ever seen Haloid?
No, I
haven't.
I
think we should show you Halo.
We gotta watch it again.
Bro, let's do this thing over.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at that. Do you guys see that?
You see the? I guess they must have.
Improvement? How? That's great. Look at them. They don't even have faces. That's how long ago it was. There wasn't even face.
That's very I wouldn't be surprised if that was pre-YouTube Flash video or whatever.
Sure, right? 2007?
It's 6 even.
I
wouldn't be surprised.
And then 2010, I think that Swoozie also said 2007 and later re-uploaded in 2010.
Yeah.
2010? Okay. No, that was 10 years ago.
Oh god,
YouTube was baby, right? It was
god.
Not. Oh my god.
Are we old that we were on YouTube in 2010?
Add some choreography.
I don't know. We're not old.
Let's just make this
sometimes. This is
celebrate this gift that Monty
cool.
So.
I guess they didn't have. It had to be totally remade from scratch, didn't it?
I mean, I'm sure, with the choreography.
Because there's no way that
you
they
can't
still
just
have
put
the
new
raw
models back, and you know what I'm saying.
There's no way they had the raw file for it.
Yeah.
So that's really impressive.
Oh,
it almost would be interesting to see what the original would look like. The kind of
maybe we could find it. I don't know.
Yeah. If we can make a cut to it.
I just look at their facial expressions.
I know.
This looks legit.
They did a really great job from
cutscene, you know? Oh.
I wonder what happened first. I wonder if it was this or Haloid and then this or this and then Haloid.
And look at how I just love the gun clashing against the sword. I think that's just so good. I think that's just so fucking hype, dude. And even that little flip. I just love how acrobatic all the characters are. That makes me so happy.
I think that's always been something. The tight, close fights with a lot of punches and a lot of blocks. That was always Monty's thing.
Yeah.
And then a lot
of
the very
gives
aerial.
The sword back. Did you see that she gives the lightsaber back to the dead or alive girl? I'm guessing.
Which kind of implies that this is a friendly bout.
Yeah, or it's just it's about having honor. You know, being honorable, right? You can't fight an opponent without their weapon. That's not
I also
fair.
like that it's called Epic Pixar Anime. When is there fight scenes in Pixar? When did Woody and Buzz just really kick the ass of the old man from Up and Sully?
I'm not gonna judge Swoozie for how he's titling his video.
I don't blame him that
you have to get people interested, right? And people subscribe to you mostly, for other stuff, obviously.
You subscribed him for Disney stuff,
content,
so maybe you would watch it if it was Pixar,
right? That's what people I think subscribe for his anime videos, for his Disney videos, because Swoozie does a bunch of different story time stuff, right? You have to convince those Disney people to click on this shit, right? So I think it's fine, I don't mind. I don't mind that much. I just love the flipping on the chair. I love that move too. That was pretty cool. I like that, the little leg kick that they did right there. I like how the background is even dynamic, right? Like, stuff is moving even when characters are not using them. And that's, like, really impressive to put that amount of effort. Like, I feel like this really is a love letter to
especially that it's just, this seems to be one animator, too.
Yeah.
Which, he probably got a little help from Swoozie, but that's still, I'm always really impressed.
Yeah.
When you get sort of, like, that's why I love the RWBY fan-made stuff, by having, like, one person.
Because like people
a passion
are so
project,
hardworking and
talented.
I don't like to say talented just because like they trained for years to do that.
It isn't an innate talent. It's like they worked on it.
It's like
a culmination of practice. I mean, but that's with anything you get.
Yeah, I love that. Like I just love how stuff is still moving in the background, even the stuff they aren't using, just based off of like physics and motion and stuff. I love that kick in the face. Oh, see, she grabs her and pulls her up. That's so clean. I love that. And they have facial expressions too. She pushes her out of the way and she has this surprised look on her face. Like, that's just so impressive to me to put that amount of detail, to give it almost like a little story too. That you have characters that are actually feeling things. They're not just, this isn't just a fight. This is like a fight.
You're not just using character models. They're like developing.
This is very video game angle, right? Like Smash.
There's also, I've only played a little bit of one Dead or Alive game, but like the destructible environments and then punching each other out of walls into a new environment, that feels very Dead or Alive. Like I feel like it was certainly. Like this, where they go outside. That happens a lot in the stages of Dead or Alive. So I feel like it was very inspired by that. I like that kind of.
And I love how she just gets like kicked in the face, man, and then Tifa, like, whee!
Part of me is also like, I feel like the Dead or Alive characters are the ones getting their ass beat, but I'm like, surely the Final Fantasy.
2, okay?
But like,
now
surely,
it's even.
Yeah. Surely the
Tifa.
Final Fantasy characters would win. I feel like Tifa's gotten like since the Final Fantasy VII remake came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, to an extent, it is kind of sad that it's never going to be continued.
Well, what if...
I mean, unless this guy continues
Is there
it,
more Dead Fantasy, though? Because I remember reading on the Kingdom Hearts wiki that Naminé was in Dead Fantasy. Like, I remember reading that, like, such a long time ago, and I didn't understand what Dead Fantasy even was. But it was on the bottom of Naminé's character wiki page, and it showed a picture of her with her Keyblade. So I wonder if there is more Dead Fantasy than just this one clip.
I really hope that this is also, like, an opportunity for people to, like learn who Monty was and appreciate it. Because I feel like as time goes on, we start to talk less about him in the work that he did or the stuff that he started. So it's nice that stuff like this is being revived so people can learn about the guy more.
Oh my god, it's
very sweet. It's very nice that they did this. I really liked it.
Okay, so this says Dead Fantasy, Full HD, all parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this was not, this was uploaded 6 years ago, so I'm not sure if this was like the official channel or if it's just a re-upload or whatever. But Cloud's here, and Cloud's not here. So I wonder if there is the potential for Swoozie to redo this.
More of them.
And remake more of them. Because it seems like if that is Monty's Dead Fantasy, the one that we're seeing on YouTube, like the part 1, and everything. I wonder if there could be the potential if this video does well enough to remake the other ones. Because, like, Cloud is there. Cloud's not in here, so that means there must be more.
That'd be cool.
Theoretically.
I really like that. Which is why you should watch this video. Hopefully it does well, and hopefully that can, like, fund future endeavors of remaking.
Because I'm sure this was, like, you have to pay the animator, right?
Certainly.
So I'm sure that this was, pay your animators, pay your artists, and give them a nice, good tip as well. So I'm sure that this took a lot of work, but I wonder if the video does well enough, we could have, like, a revitalization project. I feel like that would be so cool.
Like going through all of Monty's old stuff and remaking them. I think that would be really neat. The Monty revitalization project. I think that would be really sweet. And if Swoozie did that, that would be excellent.
And so, like, this is, like, I'm happy with this.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. This was amazing.
I also feel
but I am curious. Like, I'm curious because I'm like, I remember those wiki entries about Naminé being in Dead Fantasy. And so I'm like, was that real? Hunter's dropping the headphones.
I just dropped the headphones. It's fine.
I guess that's it from us, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This was a joy. This was a pleasure.
Should all check out the original
upload?
This was an honor.
Check out the original.
Check out Swoozie. Check out the Disney videos.
We
They're
love
hilarious.
Swoozie. Like, you know, we have no choice but to stand. I really, really like him. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!